Greetings, everyone. How are you this evening? Me too. Just look at me. Can't you tell? I just got back from eating in the north end of Boston in a little Italian restaurant called La Famiglia. Actually, I can never really even say it. I cannot really pronounce it that well. But the important thing is that it was an Italian restaurant because I want you to observe the white shirt. Eating Italian food with a white shirt. That is brave or stupid. You decide. There's a couple of remnants here from dinner this evening, which was very good, by the way. And so was the company. Sunday night dinners with the coworkers, the friends. It rocks. It's cool. You can't miss one, however, because if you do, I think you're blacklisted. I think that's the rules when I signed up for it, but gotta have rules, right? I've been going out to eat a lot lately. I'm just counting back now to Friday. I think I remember heading down to Boston on Friday, and I think I stopped at D'Angelo's on my way down. Right? Was that Friday? I don't know. It's kind of like a mess right now. I think I went to D'Angelo's on Friday, and I remember somewhat. Well, I was out at a bar anyway, but Saturday morning when I got up, I went to IHOP right away, first thing. Right? Everything's kind of a blur right now. I went to IHOP. Or was that Sunday? No, that was Saturday. IHOP in the morning. No, not IHOP. IHOP was last week. Boy, my memory's not so good. I went to the Airport Diner in Manchester. That's right. Saturday morning when I got up. Airport Diner. Of course, there was like 2:30 in the afternoon when I got up Saturday. But went to the Airport Diner, and the food sucked. It was terrible. Did you ever have bad food and it just ruins your appetite? It's kind of what it did. Not going to the Airport Diner again. It is open 24 hours, but so's the Red Arrow, so I think I'm going to stay there from now on. Airport Diner food. Don't like it. So after that, I kind of went out and did a couple other things. And then I went to Five Guys Burgers. Went to Five Guys Burgers on Saturday. Love the freaking burgers and fries at Five Guys Burgers. Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Excellent burgers. I went to the back room after that. Got dessert, chocolate cream pie. Fantastic. Love it. And today I got up first thing and I went to the Chateau for like a brunch, and then tonight went to the Italian restaurant, which I can't pronounce. So that's kind of a bit much for going out, This morning, actually, when I'm thinking back to the brunch that I had, it was a dinner theater show. A lot of my friends were actually in, and it was pretty cute, very funny, funny little piece. It's nice to see little pieces of work that you haven't really seen all too much or often, and see your friends perform. It's kind of nice. One of them, this lady, I love her to death. Love her to death. I've been doing shows with her for over a decade, and one of the first few shows that I did, I was in with her, and just always thought that she's a really talented lady. And I just remember the first gig I ever got directing, I cast her, and it was she's just somebody I really love to work with. And I was thinking back to one of the shows that we had done way back, probably more than 10 years ago, and it was the last show produced by Merrimack Community Theater before they went defunct. And I remember it was a ghost story, and I had purchased this house with my sister that was haunted, and she was the maid that came with the house. Or no, I think we brought her. I don't know. She was our maid. And I remember one time I'm trying to talk about something that was a serious subject, and I'm staring upstage, and I can see her in the wings, and she's staring out at me, and then she decides to moon me. Okay, mooned me, hiked up the skirt, gave me the moon. Barbara Webb did this, folks. I'm not lying. But she's a fantastic lady and very funny, and that was a very funny moment. I won't forget anytime soon. Yeah, she's great. I saw her today, and the breakfast food at the chateau was not that good. Not that good. Not that that's important. I mean, kind of is when you're hungry, but it was better than the airport diner, which was terrible. But I think I mentioned I was at Barnes & Noble's yesterday, and that was right after my airport diner, and I bought a book on my camera, my Canon 60D, which I'm actually filming with right now. And I was surprised because it comes with a little manual, it's like this little thing. It's about that big. And they have this book that I just got that's like this. I mean, it's honking huge. I've been reading that for the last couple of days, and man, there's just a lot of functions this camera has that I was not aware of that I might never even be able to use. But it's still good that it's there. I'm going to be experimenting a lot more with that very soon. But something, what else I was thinking of just occurred to me when I had breakfast today. I had orange juice in front of me, and for some reason, every time I go to have orange juice, the first thing I look at is to see if there's pulp in it or not. And I start to think like a lot of people are like this. I think there are pulp drinkers and there are non-pulp drinkers. And I don't know if the two mix well. It seems like it's one of those things, because I think sometimes I could drink pulp, but I'd rather not. But I'm not that. I've met a lot of people that it's either one way or the other, and I've seen couples like that, and wow, it's kind of like we got to have 2 separate orange juice cartons in the house because we ain't drinking the other one's orange juice. But I'm like right in the middle there. I could probably do either. I think I prefer it without, because I don't know if I like those little things floating around in my throat. But just something occurred to me, and I thought I would share, which you're thrilled about, aren't you? You're thrilled when I come up with these little revelations, aren't you? Revelations. Some of you out there are missing the big words, and I know who you are. Don't worry. Pretty soon, I'm going to have like a little pop-up window that just has the word and the definition underneath it, like a little cartoon bubble. I jest because that's what I do. Not very well, but I do. What else? I can't really think of anything. I had a dream. I had a dream. Not that this is not new or anything, but in this dream, which was really strange but fulfilling, the person that I kind of don't like or like the least that I've put out of my life, I had the opportunity to tell her why I did so. Because I personally know that she is going to pretend like she doesn't know. But I kind of think that she does. But she's just the kind that's what she would do. Like, I just don't understand why that happened. So like the whole thing played out. I was able to tell her exactly, you know what you did. This is it, blah, 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 blah. And it felt pretty good. I woke up from the dream and I was kind of like, it's kind of like when I used to sit down in my chair. That great, exuberant sigh of relief. Exuberant. I know, Mark. I know. I just said another word. Dictionary next time. I'll bring one. Exuberant. It's just, that was what I did when I woke up from my dream. But anyway, that's it. That's all I have to share with you tonight. There's another subject I was going to go into, but I don't want these to be too long. I keep saying that, don't I? So for the 4 of you that actually watch these things straight through, I know somebody that skims through them now. They just skim through. They just find the parts that they might like and then kind of skim through the rest. It's kind of cheating. I think you're cheating. You're cheating yourself, because there is comedy gold in here. Comedy gold. And, yeah. I wore a white shirt to an Italian restaurant. Comedy gold. Can we just talk about that? Can we just talk about that? How many of you have thought ahead, knew where you were going, knew it was an Italian restaurant, and put on a white shirt? I'll wait. Nobody. Well, I'm all alone. Once again. Naturally. Song lyrics in my head. I'm letting you go. I'm letting you go for the evening because I'm dried up, tapped out. Need a break. Hope everybody had a long and prosperous weekend. I hope you live long and prosper. I hope we all do. Until the next time, unless I've completely ruined it for you, I'll see some of you soon.